Aha. I didn't turn on the microphone, Andrew. Is that better? Rookie mistake, lads. Rookie mistake. Thanks for letting me know. It should be on now. Yeah. I'll just give you a quick summary of what I was saying. I counted through the random numbers, and then I said congratulations to Andrew for winning 2 spots. And then I was just talking some smack about James Harden, basically. Yeah, that's much better. How are you, lads? How you doing? All right, I better say hello again. Paul, what's going on? Tunjay, Big Russ, Scotty, Andrew, Matt, Tabe, what's going on, lads? Hey, Joey Dennison. Yep. Oh, good. Beautiful voice. Yeah, look, I've been doing my vocal warm ups when I was off air. Joey, getting my dulcet tones ready for you boys. Alrighty. Contenders, blasters. We're not going to do a heap of these, lads. Like, this is pretty much all I'm going to get in of this. Sorry, empty box. Yeah, look, I think retail contenders is, a voice from heaven. I'll take that as a compliment. Yeah, I think you want a taste of contenders retail, and that's it. I mean, a taste. Like, you don't want to go overboard with this stuff. You're probably better off just going for Don Russ, to be honest. But the funny thing is, you get a hit out of these boxes. So, yeah, they've got nice inserts. But I suppose what I'm saying is, I'm not going to be, hey, Maka, what's going on, man? Male Morocco. How dare you, Andrew? Yeah, I think, you're not going to get a case of this. Let me put it to you that way. Alrighty, game ticket. Brogdon. And Ben Simmons, international ticket. Alrighty, so Liz Cambridge has created a little bit of a storm. I think that's fair to say. And, look, my wife has no choice but to listen to me, and talk to me about basketball. Yeah, I don't think Threads is coming back, Big Matty. But yeah, she actually was, it must have come up on her, on her phone thread, or maybe it was on the already upside down action, Stephen Adams. So yeah, she was talking about that, like the trash talk that she was saying, basically, and the reason why she left the team, which is like super interesting, isn't it? Like, and then we're talking about it in the chat thread today. So I suppose the thing that's really going through my head at the moment is like what can you say on the basketball court, and what can't you say on the basketball court, I suppose. So if you guys have got thoughts about that, I'm definitely keen to hear it. Here's my boy Pokachevsky. I think he's going to be a really good buy in the next 12 months. I think he's going to be like the forgotten child. Alrighty. Game ticket night. I mean, it's not that often that, basketball stories sort of cross over to the mainstream. But I think, yeah, probably the big story today is the, alrighty, that's our hit. Is the big story today is, yeah, James Harden. I think him getting back on deck and sort of, re-establishing himself, that was really good. And it does change the playoffs a little bit, because I think when that series opened up, it looked like the Heat were going to sweep, whereas now it almost seems like the power balance is, switched back around. So I'm pretty happy about that. Alrighty, that's a red Anthony Davis on the game ticket. And underneath that, we got a nice Jalen Green. So congratulations to Rockets. It's Mr. Tunjay. Alrighty, comments are gone dead. So guys, I'm sorry if you are chatting. I'm just not getting anything up at the moment. Alrighty, Rui, Norman, Baisley, RJ. Here comes our autograph. Greg Brown. No, I lie to you. It's not an autograph. It's a patch. Rookie ticket. Greg Brown. The enclosed officially licensed material is not associated with any specific game, player, or event. So it is the literal definition of a napkin patch. I think that's a bit of a deep cut, to be honest. Alright, I'm just going to put that to a side for a second. I'll sleeve that up in a minute. Alrighty, international ticket. Yeah, look, I didn't see a lot of that game today. I was a little bit late getting the games on, but so the foul that Chris Paul tried to draw, so he was dribbling the ball and then he tried to slow down. Yeah, yeah, it's a bit hoops napkin-ish, isn't it, Macca? So that foul that Paul was trying to draw today. So he was dribbling the ball down the court. He slowed down. Brunson kind of like went over his back, and then that was called for an offensive foul. Is that correct? Is that? I sort of only saw it, glancingly. Is that the chain of events? Because what a what a massive call that was. Because if that call had gone the other way, it's a foul on Brunson as opposed to a foul on Chris Paul. I was a little bit confused as to, what was happening there, to be honest. That's awesome, man. Good stuff, Josh. Congratulations for you for going back to school and studying, bro. Alrighty, SGA and then Poku again. Yeah, look, he's a total he's a total stage diver, isn't he? So so it actually makes me wonder is you said that it's Brunson versus Booker, but is Brunson enough now to stand up to Chris Paul? That's such almost a crazy thing to say, isn't it? And Luka just looks so his grasp of an NBA game now is just amazing. It seems like every time he's got the ball, something good is just going to happen. A bit like this guy, really, say 2 or 3 years ago. Alrighty. Game night ticket. 3 packs left, lads. Any Pistons? There might have been a base, Jamie, but nothing. Not an insert. I'll recap the blasters in a tick, mate. Yeah. I'm not too sure how the visual is on your end, but for me, this looks absolutely perfect, actually. Mr. Quentin Grimes. Let's go into the Knicks. That's Troy Thompson. And I think we got someone new into the group this week, haven't we? Yeah. Kyle Lowry in that sick Miami uniform. They easily have the best graphic artist, and it's not even close. Alrighty. Dwayne Washington Jr. on the rookie card. Congratulations, Pacers. Pacers is Mr. Joshua Marucci. So, what do you guys think about the PYT price of Pacers? Because I actually think it's a little bit high, to be honest. I brought it down for this break, and I'm thinking about bringing it down again. And probably just increasing, because we got a few cheap teams that are less than $10, so I might just, round them out to $10 and then take that off the Pacers, because look, to be honest, I took the template off another breaker, and I just wonder if his audience is a little bit different to, how we roll here. I think Duarte's like a reasonable prospect, but I think, for $40 in the break, I think that's tough. Look, maybe someone like Joshua Marucci is, the better person. Interesting. Pals overpriced. Yeah, I actually thought Pals was pretty low on my spreadsheet, actually, man. Okiki on the red, and then Dayron Sharp on the draft class rookie. Alrighty, recap of the two. So a red tumor, Dayron Sharp. Embiid, their autograph is Dwayne Washington, Quentin Grimes, Harden, Gumby, Porzingis. Yeah, I mean, look, I would probably say at the moment, look, Prism hasn't hit yet, and I haven't done a lot of research into how much Herbert Jones is going for, but yeah, he is 100% on my hit list, man, in terms of picking him up. The way he played in the playoffs is, to me, he's a 10-year plus guy. There's no reason he can't be a starter in this league. Alrighty, guys, that is the two blasters. Let's get on to the main meal. So, in terms of hits, for the select hanger, so that takes Portland and Indiana out. So, a bit of Maxi. Do you know, I actually haven't thought about that, who he reminds me of. Alrighty, season ticket. Paul George, Russ, Edwards, Drew Holiday, Gary Trent, Killian, the big fella. A little bit of sparkle action here. The play on words, sweet shots with Lonzo Ball. Unnumbered. Yeah, he's an aggressive dude. Particularly on defense, actually. Maddie, you've actually stumped me, mate. I'm going to need to sit down and think about this. Alrighty, Capella, Kuz, Kristaps again, Poku, Jimmy, Van Vliet, Jaylen Brown, Rui, Norman Powell, and Rookie of the Year. Congratulations, Detroit. Cade Cunningham. These are nothing short of flamboyant cards. Pistons is for Jamie Fogg. Jamie, I'm pretty sure you're in here, mate. Congrats, mate. Alrighty, the big boy. Randall. Murray again. Terrence Ross. This is almost deja vu. This is like a mirrored packet. I hate when they do this. You are welcome, man. You are welcome. Alrighty, Zion on the playoff ticket. This is numbered 18 of 249. That's going to the Pals. Nice pickup, Pals. Matty Tabe. You always want a bit of numbered action, and you always want the big man when you can get him. Oh, Matty, you've really stumped me on this comparison, actually. You really stumped me. He's just so long. His wingspan is ridiculous. I think that's the bit where I'm having sort of a bit of trouble. And his handle's not bad. Like, is it Paul George-ish? Is that the sort of the long-term, highest sort of maximum ceiling he'd go to? Like, Paul George is a pretty rangy dude. Garland. Alrighty, that's nice. Lottery ticket. Daniel Mitchell going to the Kings. Kings is Mr. Nathaniel. And I've got a funny feeling he bought this for Samuel. Can I be honest with you, lads? I've got a feeling this is not going to be going to Samuel's piece either. Yeah. Yeah, he's definitely not intimidated, I'll say that. This has been a nice box so far. We've had a nice Cade, a nice Zion, a nice Davion, and we haven't got to our hits yet, so... Sadiq Bey with his 50-point game this year. Bledsoe, Derek White, Seth Curry, and Christian Wood going to the Rockets. 6 of 99. I'm not sure if that's a printing error. Or it's like a bit of dust. Yeah, I think that's like embedded into the stuff, unfortunately. Houston is Tunje. Congrats, man. That's a sick looking card. I could not even begin to think what type of parallel that is. For the time being, I'm going to stick with the Paul George comp. I think obviously like he's significantly rawer than like what Paul George maybe ever was, but yeah, just his like body type. It's yeah. Alrighty, my boy De'Aaron Fox. Nathaniel, if that base card's up for sale, mate, I'll definitely pay over comps for it. Let me know. LeBron James on the season ticket. Klay Thompson. Ah, interesting. Another one of these. Alrighty. Lottery tickets. Kaminga going to Mr. Alvaro O'Hare. I feel like Alvaro, you're on a bit of a run lately, mate. Hey, Ross. Thanks very much, man. So, look, to be honest, I was going to bring up the podcast, but we can't really even claim we didn't come up with this concept. That was actually a fan question that we answered, and we would, we don't do a lot of preparation for the show. Thanks, Nathaniel. I'll flip you in something myself. I'll do you a trade or something, man. We don't do a lot of preparation. We like to sort of keep the conversations like, real time. Like, obviously we schedule out what we want to talk about, and, we do a bit of reading and stuff like that. Yeah, you have to qualify this stuff, man. I might have taken the Mitchell. You never know. Alrighty, LeBron James again, and we got something nice behind here. Alrighty, it is a Paul George. That actually looks awesome. I'm not too sure how that looks on video, but in hand that looks awesome. It almost looks like sort of a like a 3D card on the sweet shots. That's going to the Clippers, so that was a mini win. That's going to Andrew Hart. Yeah, Matty, look, we could definitely, if you're officially asking the question, 100%, we could talk about that on the show, because I think that's a really good one too. But yeah, so when the question came through, we just thought there was just no way that, we could have done it as like a quick question. So we sort of put it off until the next week, and then that sort of gave us a bit more time to, to prep for it. But the thing that, yeah, look, I was actually really surprised about sort of, what we were reading about or what we sort of found out, because it just wasn't what I was expecting. I think maybe the current narrative is that, people are spending so much money on, ultra modern and all this type of stuff, whereas actually in a lot of effects it was the opposite. I was really shocked about how much money, people have laid down on that sort of, vintage. So that was, alrighty, auto number 1. Spencer Haywood. Sticker auto 172 to 199. That's going to Lake Show. So again, that's going to Andrew Hart. Andrew Hart, congratulations, mate, on the mini win there. So look, not the biggest hit, but my counter argument to this is I'm actually beginning to appreciate the sort of old school guys' autographs a lot more. And I think this was something that actually Brian Forsman said recently when he came on to guest on our show. These guys aren't going to be around forever, so like, it's a terrible thing to say, but yeah, if you want these cards, sort of get them now, because I've got a really nice Rudy Tomjanovich autograph in my PC, and that is definitely not going anywhere. I'm actually, yeah. I think I used to get disappointed with the sort of like, the veteran autos, but I think I've got maybe a new appreciation for them. It's probably just the mood I'm in at the moment too. Alrighty, Lonzo Ball, D'Lo, and a donkey. And Rookie of the Year, Franz Wagner. Alright, that's going to Mako. Congrats, Mako. And the Magic. Alright, we got a die card at the back. I'm just going to take it straight out so I don't drop it. There's nothing worse than a dropped card. Alrighty, congratulations, Brooklyn Nets. It's going to Mr. Dylan Smallwood. Actually, I appreciate that they put the die cut in at the back because I could feel it there. Sometimes they pop them into the middle and they just sort of slide out, you know? That is very tasty. I feel like, Dylan, you're going to be hit up by Mr. Andrew Hart in your DMs very, very shortly. Very shortly. TJ Warren. The Greek Freak. James Wiseman. Harris and Jar. 2 packets left, guys. So we got one more hit in these last 2 packets. Yeah, interesting, man. Yeah, see, that's the type of history that I'm not around. Like, to be honest, Ross, like, I think, you know, I need to do a bit more work in that space. So, yeah, look, chuck it up on the page, man. Honestly, like, I'd love to see a bit more of that sort of, you know, recognition, I suppose, of that old school stuff. Because, and look, we're rightfully so, you know, focused on the new school. Like, don't get me wrong, but I think there's probably a bit more space to work in. Do you know what? It's going to be a podcast topic, lads. You've inspired me. Alrighty, what do we got? No way. So it's that. We got both Warriors rookies in this. Alvaro, that's for you, big fella. Moses Moody. Has Moody played in the playoffs yet? I haven't seen him on the floor. I can't confess I've watched every single minute. Yeah, Ross, can you please do a post of that, man? Alrighty, last packet. Empty box. I actually want to see what this autograph is now. I think this box has been okay, but I also think if we got a nice autograph out of this last packet, I'm not going to be surprised. It's, you know, it's been okay. I think we just need sort of one nice card. Alrighty, Steph Curry. Joker. Nice. Congratulations, Kings. Kings is Nathaniel. That's excellent. Congratulations, hitters. Yeah, Big Russ, I'll have to I'll have a look to see what you got, man. Alrighty, guys. Let's do a quick review. Davion Mitchell. Don't go away though, because I'm going to run the random for the select hanger too. I'll do that like literally immediately. Moody, KD, Wagner, Lakers autograph to 199, Kuminga, Christian Woods to 99, Davion Mitchell. So that's been a nice break for the Kings. Big Zion to 249. And Cade Cunningham on the Rookie of the Year. We did have 2 more inserts that I penny sleeved. The Sweet Shots ×2 of Alonzo Ball. And alrighty, so just work with me here for a second, lads. So Lakers hit, Kings hit, Blazers hit, and Pacers hit. So we'll just randomize that, and then whoever wins will get the hanger. And we still do have a skunk prize too, lads. So And that will be just the normal process how I'd like, just sort out the cards and sort of just look at the pile that's, got the worst. So, dice roller. 9 dice. Alrighty, lads, we're going to go this 9 times. Team on the top gets the Select 2021 hanger. I'm probably going to be sliding these into a lot more breaks because I just did like a bit of an inventory check and I've got a lot of them. Warriors, Alvaro, mate, you are on an absolute tear. Congratulations, Alvaro. That's yours, mate. Alvaro, are you in the break, buddy? Alvaro, if you're in the break, mate, yeah, cool. Alvaro, do you want that busted live, mate, or do you want me to post it out to you sealed? Either way is good for me, my man. Yeah, you're okay, man. Welcome aboard. Thanks, Jamie. Appreciate it. Oh, yeah, busted. Cool. You hit me. You got it. All right. Let's go. Thanks, Alvaro. So these are the retail... this is the retail product from Select. I think it's pretty fair to say that they made a lot of it. So, what did that do to the after sale of the retail products? They're very cheap to pick up. Thanks, Russ. I appreciate it. Guys, hang around. There's still some nice cards to see. You never know what's in these Select hangers. I was just about to say, but what they did do to make them actually, collectible. Oh, welcome, Jamie. Ah, yeah. No, I'm pretty sure I saw a fresh name in the break this week. I'm having a bit of a seniors moment, to be honest. Anyway, what they did do is they put the elephant and they also put a peacock, I'm pretty sure, into the retail too. So, in terms of, the scarcity of those. So we did we do a case of the Select Blasters? And I don't think we got either of one of those cards. So, what does that say to me in terms of scarcity? Like, they're still really hard cards to hit. And the resale of those has been excellent. The other thing that they did was pretty clever too is, see the blue color of these cards, that's actually the retail base color. And they did that so you can differentiate between that and the retail product, which actually I think is like very clever. So, yeah, so the hits you're looking for, man, is you get the variants in it, but also too you're hoping to get basically it's more than a case hit. I actually think they never tell you exactly what the probabilities are, but yeah, they're seriously difficult pulls. So alrighty, Jaden McDaniels as our first rookie, a little bit of Spicy P, and James Wiseman on the base. But what they did do is they did seriously dilute the court sides because they were, typically, very difficult pulls. Hey, Seba, what's going on, mate? Welcome aboard. Oh, yeah, not bad, man. Not bad. We got a Davion Mitchell auto. We got some nice Warriors. And we're just doing the random price now. So big Ben Simmons. And I actually really like this particular variant. That was easily my favorite. The only thing about this variant for me is it looks very much like the sort of the photo cards of years past, so that really threw me for the first few times that I saw it, because I kept on thinking, these were photo cards, but they're not. They're the retail variant. So Tyrell Terry, Big LaMarcus. Alrighty, that's nice. Aaron Gordon on the court side. Giannis on the numbers insert. Alrighty, Sabonis. And our last card is a Patrick Williams tricolor. That's the Premier level. That is a delicious card. Alrighty, Alvaro, congrats, man. You're a good man, Samuel. Good night, Joey. Take it easy, big fella. Alrighty, guys. Feel free to talk, stick around and have a chat. I'm just going to be doing some penny sleeving and then I'll jump off. I'm probably going to list another break. I feel like saying tonight. I'm in a breaking mood. I'm definitely going to have another break up tomorrow. We're going to break tomorrow night. And then for the rest of the week, we'll see how we go. Thanks, Macca. Thanks, Alvaro, mate. You're absolutely welcome, big fella. Yeah, man. I totally understand why he loves Ja, to be honest, Samuel. He's an absolute jet. Like, the stuff that he's doing now is just, out of this world, really. Alrighty, I'm just going to penny sleeve these last few and then I'm going to kick off, lads. Yeah, thanks so much for a beautiful break, boys. That was awesome. In terms of payments, you guys were on the ball tonight. I had to send, one reminder. So, yeah, awesome, guys. Thanks so much. It saves me an absolute boatload of time. Honestly. I'm really enjoying this year's playoffs, so it's just absolutely mint. Dallas has been great to watch. Phoenix has been good. Boston's been good. The Bucks are an absolute surprise. I thought they were going to be a sinking ship when Middleton was out, but they've just motored on. No DiVincenzo. They're relying a lot on Grayson Allen, and I thought that George Hill would get a lot more time, but he's barely been on the court. I'm really struggling to sort of, picture how they're filling out their minutes, to be honest, in the backcourt. Anyway, that's it. We are done, lads. Have a lovely evening. Take care of yourselves as always, and I'll see you all very soon. Thanks, guys. Good night. Yeah, Samuel, he was a machine today, man.